welcome back to my channel. It's Novella Joy. Today we're jumping right in and we're going to be talking about spring scents that I absolutely cannot get enough of. I've been wearing these same 7 fragrances for all of March, all of April, and I'm absolutely obsessed. Starting off with one that is absolutely not my typical scent profile that I go for, but it captivated my heart. There's something so unique and fresh and just great about this fragrance, and that is Another 13 by Labo. I don't typically go for musks, but this one just like captivated my heart. It has some pear and citruses in the top, a little bit of jasmine, and then it has some isoe super and cedarlox in the base. It's like the perfect your skin but better type of fragrance. It's not too much. You can wear it in the office, you can wear it to run errands, you can wear it, you can even dress it up. But there's just something so special about this. It's so funny because the first time that I wore it, I wasn't sure if I really liked it. I thought it smelled like pencil shavings. But then literally I walked outside and I immediately got a compliment. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna like test drive this a little bit more and see if I actually like it. So now I wore it a second time and I absolutely fell in love. It's just the perfect clean, fresh, your scent, but better. You can wear it every day, you can wear it to the gym, to the office, and it's super easy to go nose blind to some of the molecular notes in here, like the isoe super and the cedarlox. However, this lasts like all day and it really does project. People smell this on you all day. It's definitely a compliment getter and it's 100% unisex. Like it does not veer more masculine or feminine. This smells amazing and it will smell good on anyone. The second fragrance that I've been absolutely loving, this is like the ultimate pretty girl, it girl fragrance. And it's actually my first from this designer. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love this so much. It's probably my favorite fragrance in my whole entire collection now. And that is Attrape-Reves by Louis Vuitton. It's French for Dreamcatcher, and this fragrance is an absolute dream. In the top of this fragrance, there's some lychee, some bergamot. In the middle, there's peony and rose. But what sets this apart from most like fruity florals is that it has this beautiful cacao note in this that just gives it like the most comforting feel to it. And then this fragrance is pretty sweet. However, to keep it from being cloying, it also has this patchouli in the base that I feel just like gives this like an anchor. It anchors the fragrance, keeps it from being cloying, and it just adds a lot more depth to it. This gives me vibes of the weather is perfect. It's like 75, 80 degrees outside. It's Saturday. You're going shopping and you see the most beautiful girl across the mall, and there's this gorgeous smell just coming from her. She smells like an absolute dream. Or if you have this, that girl is you. That someone's like, oh my God, she smells absolutely amazing. Some people say that most Louis Vuitton fragrances are like extremely mass appealing and a lot of them aren't that special. I actually tried out a ton of fragrances from the designer. I have thoughts, but that's going to be in a separate video. But I would say if you're looking for your first Louis Vuitton fragrance to buy and you're a woman and you're like, okay, I want one that I know that I will absolutely like, I feel like most women would like this. It's kind of expensive, so I would say definitely, get a tester from like Micro Perfumes or Twisted Lily, anywhere where you can get decants from. I would definitely say try it out first, but I do feel like most fragrance enthusiasts who are women, if they have at least one Louis Vuitton fragrance in their collection, it's usually going to be Attrape-Reves because this is absolutely beautiful, like breathtaking. I love it. I'm obsessed. Sticking with fruity florals, I've also been really enjoying Jardin Exclusif by Mancera. I got like a travel size of I think 5 different Mancera fragrances because I wanted to try more of the line. And I just love this one. It's a ton of fruit in the top along with some caramel, a dose of florals in the middle, some jasmine, some rose, and then some white musk, vanilla, and sandalwood in the base. This kind of reminds me of vacation. The weather is perfect. Maybe you're like by the water and like the breeze is like flowing in off the water. And then the funny thing to me about this one is even though it is like fruity floral with some caramel, I feel like in specific settings, this could be unisex. Like, I could definitely see a man wearing this, but like I said, only in specific settings. Like, it would have to be like we're by the water having dinner. And like I said, like the breeze is like flowing in off the water, and you're sitting across from like the most gorgeous man, and his fragrance like wafts across the table. Would love that in that situation on a man. Other than that, this is definitely pretty feminine. I love it. It's an easy throw on to run errands, anything like that. Anything outside, I go to this for. Anything like outside, brunch, kind of formal, maybe like a garden party. I'm like wearing a dress, something really cute, really flirty. I would throw this on. Been loving it. Okay, changing lanes, but still Mancera. I absolutely love unisex fragrances. This is one that I've seen way more men talk about, but I absolutely love it. However, I do really love certain unisex fragrances and also even some masculine leaning fragrances. So I've also been loving Cedrat Boise by Mancera. This one has gotten a ton of buzz on social media, on YouTube, on TikTok. Mostly men talking about this fragrance, but when I tell you, if you are a girl like me who enjoys unisex fragrances and enjoys like smoky citruses or like a citrus aromatic, you would love this fragrance. So we have like some lemon and some spicy notes in the top, a dose of fruit and patchouli, a little bit of jasmine in the middle, and then we have cedar and leather and vanilla in the base. And that is what I love about this. It's not your typical citrus. I'm not a clean, fresh citrus girl at all. However, this is like citrus with cedar and leather and vanilla. And I think that's what just does it for me. It's definitely like the leather note in here. Or I don't know if it's the woodiness or the leather in here, but this is just captivating to me. It's absolutely beautiful. You mostly see men talk about this, like I said, but I feel like this is absolutely unisex. Definitely for the girl who's a bit more of a risk taker. I could see this with a little black dress, but you feel like, a bad bee. You're giving it BDE that night, Or I could even see it like, beginning of spring where it still has a slight chill in the air. You throw on like an all black outfit with a leather jacket and you're wearing this. Absolutely phenomenal, breathtaking. It has almost like a smokiness to it as well. And I don't know if that comes from like the woody notes or the leather or what, but I've been loving this. Absolutely gorgeous. If you're looking for a more unisex fragrance, that's citrusy, but it has a little bit of oomph to it. Try out Cedrat Boise by Mancera. Okay, so next is the fragrance that completely changed my mind about tuberose. I was never a white floral tuberose girl, especially not like an indolic, jasmine white floral or a tuberose. However, I heard Rouge talk about this fragrance on her channel. And then I also recently heard Sharita M talk about this on her channel. And I was like, I absolutely have to get it. And that is Jump Up and Kiss Me by Clive Christian. First of all, I still have the box because can we talk about how the presentation for Clive Christian is absolutely beautiful? Like, look at that. Just gorgeous. So that's the bottle. Absolutely gorgeous. So this is orange and pink pepper in the top, specifically like a dose of bitter orange in the top. But then we have all of these florals in the middle. I mean, tuberose, rose, jasmine, and ylang ylang. But then we have this beautiful vanilla, amber, tonka bean, and some woody notes in the base. This is an absolute masterpiece. I mean, when I say it changed the way that I feel about tuberose, If you're not a tuberose girly, but you think you want to try maybe a tuberose heavy scent, I would say try this one, because when I tell you this is the most bubblegummy tuberose scent that I have ever smelled, it's not like super indolic. It's not giving white diamonds. It's super sweet, super bubblegummy. And I've been noticing, because since this kind of changed my mind about tuberose, I've been like trying more tuberose heavy scents. I've been noticing that when it's tuberose mixed with a yellow floral like ylang ylang, so white florals and yellow florals together, it makes it so much more enjoyable for me. And so I've been kind of like on the lookout for fragrances that have those two combined, like white florals and yellow florals. I typically can't do just straight white florals all by themselves. But this is, like I said, absolutely gorgeous, a masterpiece. It's definitely a little more mature. I would say late 20s, early 30s. This is not like 25 and under or 21. I don't think you would enjoy this. But if you're like late 20s, early 30s, and you're looking for a really bubblegummy tuberose or just a tuberose that you enjoy, then I would highly recommend this. This is the ecstatic version, which is the more feminine leaning version. They also have the hedonistic version, which is more masculine. I haven't smelled that one yet, but I love this one. If you're looking for a tuberose scent that you enjoy, or if you already know that you're a white floral girl, then give this one a try. It is gorgeous. No regrets, so worth it. Also, a thing to note with this is I am the ultimate oversprayer, like the ultimate oversprayer. This is so potent because I think that Clive does like 50% perfume concentration or something crazy like that. This is so potent that I only need like 3 sprays. And I mean, I'm the ultimate oversprayer. Like, I love a good overspray. But you literally only need like 2 or 3 sprays of this, and it lasts all day. I mean, all day until the next morning when you're ready to jump in the shower. You literally need 2 or 3 sprays of this. And like I said, like I just got this, I think, in February, but I don't know if you guys can see the dent that I already have in this. And I'm only spraying like 2 sprays. Like, I've been loving this. Kind of on the pricey side, but I feel like for the quality, for the longevity, the sillage is impeccable on this. People will smell you as you walk by. I feel like it's so worth it. Also, it's gonna last a long time because you don't need that much. So next is another just gorgeous one. I love the way this house does their bottles, and that is Lamar by Kajal. And I mean, it is gorgeous. Even like the top of it is just everything. Absolutely beautiful. This one is a pineapple heavy fragrance. It has some pineapples, fruits, and spices in the top, and then a ton of florals in the middle: rose, magnolia, jasmine, and then musk, vanilla, amber, and some woody notes. I mean, this makes you feel like a Middle Eastern princess. It is gorgeous. A small size of this actually came as a sample in the box when I bought Almaz by Kajal, which is like more like a raspberry, fruity type of fragrance. But I really loved this. And so I was like, I have to get a full bottle. I feel like it's fun, it's fruity, it's floral, but it's also really unique and pretty different than a lot of the other fruity floral fragrances that a lot of girls are wearing in the spring. There's something like so different about this, and I think it's because they also have those spices in there, cardamom and coriander. It's really good, really unique, and I love wearing this when I want to stand out. Then last to top off the list, I know some people are sick of hearing about her, but no, she's that girl. She really is that good. And even though some things smell similar to her, there's a difference. And I feel like nothing really compares. And that's going to be Baccarat Rouge 540, the Extrait. A lot of people don't enjoy the Extrait during the spring and summer. They tend to lean towards the EDP. But I only own the Extrait because I felt like the EDP just wasn't doing enough. Like it wasn't giving everything that I needed to give. I feel like there's this extra opulence to the Extrait that I just love. So I don't typically wear this during the day in the springtime because it is a little heavier, but I think this is like the ultimate like date night fragrance, going out at night fragrance, going out with your girls, going out with your man, and it never fails. Like it really is that good. It's a no-brainer. It's an easy pickup if you don't know what to wear one night. This is such an easy grab. So, still beautiful. Yes, there are a ton of fragrances that smell similar, but I feel like none of them get it 100% right. Maybe like 95, 98% right. Um, but nothing compares to the OG. And there's a reason why there are so many dupes and clones of this. Like, there's a reason why this DNA is so replicated, and it's because it is so well liked. It is fluffy and airy and sugary. It has the bitter almond and saffron in the top, some jasmine and cedar in the middle, and then some ambergris, woody notes, and musk. Number one, I absolutely love saffron in a fragrance. You throw saffron in a fragrance, I'm probably gonna buy it, probably gonna love it. Um, love a saffron note. One of my absolute favorite notes. Don't believe the hype that everyone smells like this. Everyone does not smell like Baccarat. Some people smell like the clone, but everyone does not smell like this. And I feel like every fragrance enthusiast should have either the EDP or the Extrait in your collection. They do smell different. They do smell a little different. So I would say sample both. You can get a little sampler directly from the website or on a lot of other decant websites. Sample both. Sample the EDP, sample the Extrait, see which one you like more. And I feel like every fragrance enthusiast or collector should have it in your arsenal. Um, it is a beautiful fragrance. There's a reason why it is so duped and so cloned. And so, she's still my baby. She is. Like, she's good. So I'll be rocking this out with my girls, out with my man during the spring, during the summer. So that about wraps it up for this video. I do have a ton of more content coming at you guys. I'm trying to be more consistent. Work typically has me like so tied up because I work a ton of hours. The industry that I'm in, we all work a ton of hours. So I'm going to try to get more content out to you guys. I'm in the process of like curating down my collection. I want to make it a little smaller, but I only want to have fragrances that I absolutely love. So I've been testing out a lot of like discovery sets and sample sizes, tried out a ton of Louis Vuitton, a ton of BDK, a ton of Attrape-Reves d'Orange. And so I have a lot of that content coming very soon for you guys. If you want to hear about that, and also if you liked this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll see you on the next one.